Hi beautiful Scorpios, hi cross watchers, welcome to the channel, Project Fev, Tarot and more. I'm Sharon, intuitive empathic light worker. I am going to channel the energies, you guys, for the month of May for a love reading, okay? We're going to start with the Gilded Tarot. I'm going to get right into the shuffling of the cards for the spread. Waste no time. All right, so housekeeping, of course, if you take what resonates, chuck the rest. If you need to know how to figure out what resonates, I have an instructional video about how to know if it resonates with you in the body of the message and why that's imperative so that you can trust the advice. Energies are duality. Energies are dual. They exist in masculine and in feminine energies. Okay, so don't get all, like, I guess, caught up in the gender when I say he, she, or masculine, feminine. Understand that we're talking about energies always, always, always as an umbrella concept. When I am doing a reading or delivering a reading, think of things in terms of energy and don't get caught up in the words semantically. Words are limiting, you guys. There's only so many words that we use that have a collective definition that we all agree on to mean this thing. So unless we want to rewrite all of history and everything in the Webster's dictionary just to do a Scorpio reading for the month of May, then we have to understand that he and she also in this particular reading for this particular context in time is going to represent the energies moving forward, masculine, feminine. It doesn't have to be that you're he or she or whatever, and I do, or that I'm being insensitive to whatever. We're moving forward because we're vibing and the energy is pretty high, but I don't think a lot of those malefics will even have an opportunity. So let's go ahead and focus on the reading here and channel the energy into the cards correctly. Okay, vibe high, you guys, vibe high. Raise that resonance. So if you're new here, welcome to the channel. I always love to see people show interest and, you know, become aware, get curious about what's going on in the universe, get curious about spiritual awakening and awareness and what's going on with other people as they talk about it. I love to see the light bulbs come on. Love it! Love to see the little fires burn, get a little flicker of that energy in there. I love it. 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 So I love that you guys are here. I love to see the new subscribers. Thanks for clicking on. Subscribing helps the channel circulate, and you know, my goal, and I think what is true to myself, my created self, is that I really want to help as many people as I can. I want these messages to get out there and reach as many people as they can, because I'm so tired of seeing like the pain and suffering of everybody, and if I can do something to alleviate that, then I will. Of course, divinely led by spirit, because it has to be the right thing in the right time. Okay, so that's important. Okay, so it's an intuitive reading. I use multiple decks, you guys. I'll try to tell you which deck I'm using, but as I'm channeling through spirit, spirit doesn't give a crap what deck I'm using. It just cares about the message and getting the message out to you guys, and so do I. Okay, so if you want to know about the decks, then you can send me an email or reach out to me, ProjectFEVtarot at gmail.com. If you would prefer a private, or you feel led to request a private personal reading about something that you're struggling with, need clarification on, or in general think that I can help you and you believe that I'm a guru that's led to you to channel energies on your behalf, then also reach out to me, ProjectFEVtarot at gmail.com. Request a private reading. Talk to me like I'm a person, you guys. It's not formal, okay? I'm just another human being on a soul journey too, just like you. I'm just operating in my gifts, okay? If you guys are if you want to find out what your gifts reading are, or channel through to who you are directly, then we can do coaching and stuff like that. I'm starting to step out into even more gifts as I come into the awareness of what they actually are, and how to function in those gifts and how to actually help, because that's, like I said before, I don't want to do anything that I'm not positive is going to help someone, because I don't want to hurt anyone. Okay, and I do understand the powers that be when they're not channeled correctly or they're not used appropriately. I can see it on YouTube. There are readers out there, and I'm not here to put anybody on blast. You know, there are people out here who channel their gifts and use it for their own benefit, and it causes harm to people. Okay, it solidifies their illusionary identity, and it doesn't help people grow. And that's not what I'm here to do. I'm not here to make money. Do I believe that I should be reimbursed for my time? Absolutely. But I'm not here to use this, to anybody's benefit except to our own collectively, so that we can raise our vibration, okay? The collective vibration. Oh yeah, Scorpio, love read. Your partner is having a very different experience than you are. That's okay, we'll get into it, okay? At the bottom of the deck, we've got the Queen of Swords in reverse. So you guys already spoke your truth, okay? We've got the Three of Cups in reverse in the future. So projecting forward through the month of May and beyond, okay? If there was a third-party situation involved, there's no longer, okay? I don't feel like this is a cause for celebration or not a cause for celebration, or there's something going to happen that you're not going to celebrate about. I really don't think so. I think this has to do with the influencing energies, not necessarily embodied as a person, mind you. The cups doesn't mean that there was a person involved, okay? This could just mean that your partner, the cross watcher, or whoever that is that you're dealing with, Scorpio, may have emotionally been still looking, or emotionally been involved with somebody else, or could have had multiple online relationships and they were divvying up their emotional time and space and energy to multiple people. Okay, it doesn't mean that physically that this was happening. Okay, this is an emotional element of water, fluidity. Okay, and whoever this is, and you're dumping out your cups. You're just like, nope. This is a situation of that's not happening. Okay, not getting invested in that, and that's okay, because in the outcome and the answer for the month of May and the energy is the Ace of Cups. Okay, you've got commitment on your mind when it comes to the relationship. And at the bottom of your reading, at the basis of the situation, you guys have the Seven of Wands in reverse, okay? You have knocked out all the competition because you aren't even competing, okay? You are embodying this Queen of Wands energy and the Hangman. So basically what you are depicting here with this energy is you are holding out for the absolute partner. Okay? That's it. All that other third-party energy, all of that emotional divvying up to anybody else, you're done with it. Done with it. You're done. You're just done with the dalliances. Done with the dalliances. Don't bring me any more of that low vibe, low quality stuff that isn't real. Okay? Nope. And you're viewing what you desire in the situation, the desired outcome, is the Four of Swords. You want to break from all that. You've been giving and giving of yourself emotionally. You've been giving and giving in a way that you've been feeling and experiencing all of this on an emotional level. Okay, Three of Pentacles is in your emotional concerns. Okay, so what are you deeply emotionally concerned with? How much of your actual time and effort and energy in the 3D world, along with your emotional investment, you're actually making? Okay, so it's great that the emotional connection and the emotional investment is here, but unless that can manifest itself some way in real life, then this is all for naught. So stop wasting my time, or I'm going to stop wasting my time, okay? So it may have presented itself as saying, stop wasting my time, person that your Scorpio is dealing with. And instead what it needs to sound like, and what you're starting to transition is, I'm not going to waste my time. What you do is whatever you do. You are releasing yourself emotionally. Detachment. Detaching yourself from the situation. Oh, Scorpio, you are leveling up in this situation spiritually, because you're coming out of the energy of doing, forcing, manifest and massive, making, and you're just like, nope, not doing it anymore. I'm chilling out. I'm going to lay back and hang back. I'm dumping out the cups. They're not for anybody else. They are for only this person. So before I even make the investment, of time, effort, energy, and emotional self, psychologically, spiritually. Who am I going to give it to? Ba-bam. And only. You got real straight with yourself. 0 to 100 real quick. And here's your energy on the table in the past scenario. And isn't it funny? Who did I just do a reading for? Libra. Libra got the death card in the reverse in the headspace. Libra's right behind you. Libra full moon energy brought that death card around. Cycles are closing out, and you guys are in, already been there, done that, closed out that cycle, and now we're moving forward. So it could be that you broke up with this person or cut ties with the relationship because, like I said, your counterpart or whoever this is having a very different experience. They are regretting being hasty and holding back. Okay, that's what this is all about. They held back for their own selfish reasons, for their own protection or whatever they thought was going to be accomplished here. They tried to maneuver. They were trying evasive maneuvers is what's coming through. Evasive maneuvers because they didn't want to commit. But they didn't want to lose you at the same time. So they wanted you to stay put while they figured themselves out. And you're like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. So they don't want to move on. They don't want to let go. And look at everything here is represented. Pentacles. Oh, they're no longer in their headspace either. Look at. Yeah. Queen of Swords in reverse. So whatever this truth is, they don't know what their truth is. They're not even focused on that. They're focusing on how that made them feel and what to do about it. Okay, but they're regretting being so miserly with their emotional self. They're regretting not moving forward towards you. There's a lot of regret here with your partner. We'll get clarification. I feel like we're there. Okay? So the hangman for you is you're hanging back. You're hanging out. Okay, you're not waiting on this person to make that decision. You're not waiting on them to do anything anymore in the relationship. You're not waiting, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse for how you're viewing the other person or how you're viewing the situation. You're just not waiting for something to manifest with that person in the real. Like, you're just not waiting. Doesn't mean that you wouldn't accept it if they did come forward. You're not rejecting this person. You're just not waiting for them anymore, is what I see. You're just kind of like, I'm going this way. It's kind of like what I said before. Whatever your decision is your decision. That's fine, and I accept it. But as for me, I'm owning my truth. I'm owning my truth. Oh, and look, underneath that is the 3 of Wands. And I'm moving forward on it. Oh, and just underneath that, 4 of Wands, in case you guys wanted to know. You're moving from your truth to living in it. That's what I see. You guys are moving forward with that energy. Okay, so you're no longer in the Queen of Swords energy. You're in the Queen of Wands energy. Okay, you're coming through as balanced activation of your truth, and you're looking for now you're going to learn how to embody the Queen of Cups. Okay, you are going to learn how to master your element. That's the pathway that you guys are on right now, and you feel it. You feel like you're moving forward to master your element, Scorpio. Master your purpose. What are you here for? What relationship is going to serve your greater self, your greater highest self? Okay, your partner has no idea that that's what's going on at all, or whatever the person is in this situation. Cross-watcher, that might be you. It might not be, though. Understand that just because you like the Scorpio doesn't mean that the Scorpio reciprocates in this situation unless you've communicated that, okay? So we're going to get some clarification about the 7 of Wands in reverse. I'm being led to this tarot deck. Yes, and another deck as well. But we're going to start here. Okay, Spirit. Wow. This way. We got the Hangman in reverse. So you got the Hangman here twice. You've got the 8 of Wands. Ooh, fast-moving energy away from that. And you got the Chariot. Oh. Wow. 7 of Wands just leveled up to the 8 of Wands. And why? Because you're moving away from this hangman energy. Like you're not doing this thing where they get to hang out and get their needs met and be fulfilled in the relationship without reciprocating. Okay, so it wasn't necessarily by definition like unrequited love. It's not like they didn't show you something, but it seems like this person was like holding back and only doing just enough to kind of keep the relationship together, but it wasn't really enough, and they knew it, and you knew it, and they knew it, and you both knew it, and you said something about it, and they didn't really improve it or do anything about it. And then I just feel like there was this dynamic where they just wanted to keep taking from you and wanted you to be okay with that until they were ready to give back to you. Oh, hell nah, they did not even. So that's why I feel like you guys are just moving away from this. You're not going to crucify yourself in this relationship and go without self-love. Okay, because I really feel like they were even trying to prevent you or distract you or make you feel bad about doing what was best for you or right for you in the situation. Like they were even guilt tripping you on that, which is just a big trip up in general. So it was, but they're regretting that. They're regretting the sabotageal moves. They're regretting the emotional guilt trips. They're regretting all of that. That's what this is. This Eight of Cups energy with this Four of Pentacles, they're regretting their choices. They're regretting this. And you knew that they would. But I think you're just kind of like, I don't care. Like you literally have detached from it so wholeheartedly. And it's not that, I still feel that coming through. Like if they were to step up into that role, you would gladly have them, but only as the higher self. None of this low vibrational crap. You're not settling for that anymore. You'd rather be alone, doing your own thing. Okay, yeah, okay. We're gonna let the cards tell this story. I'm gonna let the cards show you, because I feel like there's some of you that are a little skeptical or having a little bit of trust issue with the divine on this. Just a little bit. There's still a little bit of doubt. And this is the Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Coin in reverse. Yeah. They didn't make a real offer, or whatever offer they did make was so small. It was such a small offer that you just kind of were like, you didn't reject it and you didn't call them out on it. You just were inert. I feel like you were just balanced and inert. And you just kind of, with your action, you just kind of showed them or demonstrated that, yeah, that's not enough. I mean, I see your offer. I get it that it's there. And if you want to come forward as this Hierophant, as your higher self, and represent your highest good in this situation, okay, then yeah. Because you know this person's capable of more. You've seen it. They're just not doing it. And they've got to work out their own issues as to why. So we've got the Magician in reverse, okay? Clarification is coming because that card goes with the Hierophant, and it requires a couple more cards from another deck. So before we start talking about that, with the Hangman and the Queen of Wands, we have the Star card. So you guys are literally in your abundance. Okay, so, oh, here we go. Okay, so we've manifested abundance, and we're still in the process of manifesting this relationship. That's why it's in reverse, because you haven't been released from this yet. So you do feel like there's still a little bit more work to do, or a little bit more participation that you need to have. And I think walking away from this situation that wasn't serving you to your highest self, to your best and highest good, is kind of why you're like, still, you know that that's part of manifesting your divine relationship. Okay, so you have the Ace of Cups in reverse, and I feel like that's at the basis of the situation with the Seven of Wands in reverse. Like whatever offer came through, it just wasn't enough. And the Strength card in reverse, where does this go? You're recouping your strength, okay? And the universe is giving you the opportunity to do that, okay? It's giving you a little period of rest. Rest, recoup, rejuvenation from physical activity and physical investment, okay? So in the 3D, I feel like your emotional investment was kind of so intense, and so it was such a demanding psychological and emotional relationship that never really manifested into the physical realm, into the, you know, like for all that time, effort, and energy that you put in. You didn't get your Hierophant. You didn't get your commitment. You didn't manifest that fully. And I think you're starting to realize that part of that was you were working on the relationship and they weren't, so you were doing enough work for the both of you, and you've literally like, okay, I'm willing to do my work, but you have to do your work, and I'm going to leave that to you. And if you don't do it, then the relationship doesn't happen, and I'm okay with that. That's what I feel. Like you guys are literally okay with that. I think that some of you have even leveled up and become woke AF to such an extent that you realize that this doesn't have to be the only relationship, even if it's divinely guided. That spirit, source spirit, will send you another counterpart when you're released from this connection, if this person doesn't step up into that role by divine timing. Woke AF. Okay, Three of Cups in reverse. Three of Cups in reverse? Yes, okay. Queen of Cups in the upright. Ooh, did I not just say? Oh, not me. Of course, I'll say I said, but I really don't mean that, okay? The energy behind that is not, the message comes from me. But it came out of my mouth. So when I say I said it, that's what I mean. So you guys are moving towards this, and the future for the month of May is you're trying to really heal your emotional self. Back to your Queen of Cups energy, and you're looking to fall in love with yourself and remember who you are and why you are worthy of the Hierophant situation, why manifesting that is worth it. Okay, you still have hope in this situation, but your strength is what is needing recuperation right now. Okay, but by the end of May, no. By the end of May, you guys are gonna, like, this is a rapid acceleration of ascension. You guys are like on the fast track. Oh, and I'm being called to like the Eight of Wands energy at the base of the situation. You're going literally from the Hangman, Ace of Cups energy to the Queen of Cups energy by the end of May. So you guys are seriously on like a spiritual fast track right now. And you guys are allowing this to catapult you into like other dimensions, is what I feel. Like you guys are really on this path. Like you've surrendered to this and you're like, cool, I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. I'm owning my choice. I choose my choice. And any little temptation that rises or comes up, you're like, nope, I choose my choice. You are solid. Like you are solid on this choice. You're solid in it. Even when you don't feel you're solid, or you don't think you're solid, or you don't know that you're solid, you guys are solid on this. Scorpio, like your exoskeleton that you just shed in growth, and you've come out of the little dark hiding corner, the hiding part, like no, you've transformed. Scorpios, you guys, I just got a vision, like a flash of light vision, that you guys ditched your exoskeleton and you literally have embodied your light body. Some of you guys have your light body, and you guys have leveled up in ascension, where you're on the pathway to the Phoenix. The Scorpio, if you know what a Scorpio's evolutionary path is spiritually and astrologically in this world, then you understand that a Scorpion starts out as a serpent. They transition into a Scorpion, where they learn how to use their venom, not just for themselves. It's a defensive posture, and they have their exoskeleton and their armor, and they take on the armor and they learn through that process, but most of it is in the dark. And you feel different, and you feel like you don't have a tribe, and you feel like you don't belong, and all of that separation is there for a reason, okay? Your relationships are teaching you things through the intensity of the emotions, and then the immediate intensity of the separation, and everything that you go through from that life-death cycle is now starting to play out in your lives. Okay, so some type of pathway has been revealed to you to accelerate your movement from the Ace of Cups, and you've been rejuvenated. Okay, you guys are restructured, and you're back at this, and in a newfound way. Like the Strength card is on the table. I know it's in reverse right now, which means you're not in full activation of that energy from the Major Arcana, which is the Arcanum, which is the Akashic Record, and it's downloads from Source. Okay, so I feel like you're not fully activated in it yet, and you have not been completely released, but you'll know. You know that you'll know when you know. I'm sure for some of you out there that's making complete sense, you guys, okay? So where are we going for the clarification on this? I feel like the Three of Pentacles, Moonology deck, because this is a divine timing thing. What you're concerned with, or what your guys' question is. Now, I know the answer from the divine is the Ace of Cups, but how about an answer for what Scorpio's Three of Pentacle energy is? And I feel like the Moonology deck is going to help illuminate that a little bit. This one? Yes. Surrender to the divine. Okay, divine timing is coming into play. What's this one on the floor? No. I'm getting a no. Any more, Spirit? Okay. Another one for the same card to clarify the Three of Pentacles is purpose. Oh my goodness, you guys. Synchronicities, signs abound. Any more here? Yes. I feel like there's another card for the Ace of Cups. Oh, here we go. Don't worry about failure. Any more here, Spirit? No? Okay. Don't worry about failure. Don't worry about any past failures. Release the worry. Purge the worry. That's going to accelerate you to this Queen of Cups energy right quick, so that you can dump those Three of Cups energy out and refill them with something else. That's what I have is coming through here. Okay? You guys are going to dump these cups out, because whatever that offer was, it's not, I mean, it's just not good enough. And you can see the depiction on the Renaissance Tarot card here for the Ace of Cups that she's holding. Yeah, you're literally going to start refilling those cups with things of value, and you're not going to settle for anything that isn't absolutely what you want to drink from in your life. Yeah. I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome, and I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. Okay? So I really feel like that's the Ace of Cups? Yes. Three of Cups. Dumping out the Three of Cups. So you're going to purge the worry. So emotional purging. Emotional detachment just from the relationship, and the things that this relationship has helped you realize are still kind of affecting and influencing your ability to manifest your true relationship. Okay, so you still have some worry that is there. That's keeping you tied to a lower vibrational frequency than where you really want to be. You feel it coming. Like I feel this, you're like almost there, and occasionally you do feel something come up, but it's not as intense. You're feeling more balanced than you've ever felt in your entire life. Like you've not achieved, but you have surrendered and accepted this to such an extent. And look I mean, you guys, seriously, like you guys are living actively in your purpose by the divine, your divine purpose. You guys are stepping into your power so much, and you're really starting to master your elements. Okay, that's what I get here. Like you've got the Queen of Swords, so you've mastered your truth. You know what your truth is. You're activating in your Queen of Wands energy, so you've mastered your actions and you've learned how to manifest with fire. Or you have, if you're on this pathway to ascension, this download is coming through as you got your dragon scale armor, your armor of God is with you, and you're now operating and functioning in the truth and reality of your divine self as a light worker, and you've got your light body, and now you're learning how to alchemically master the fundamental element of fire, which is the intensity and passion that you've experienced in your human body and your human experience. But in a spiritual experience, it's about the key fundamental inspiration behind manifesting. So you guys are learning how to manifest. And Scorpios, you're about to master the element of water, which is your natural element, which is probably why for the month of May it's going to happen like that. You're in your element. You're in your element. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. So I know it's not your birthday, and I know it's not your sun month, but that's okay. The sun month is good because you don't need to be the center of attention for this. Yeah, you don't. You don't. As far as astrological energies coming through. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. You could be dealing with another Scorpio or another water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You could be dealing with a Leo or have some type of Leo placement. As far as this past energy over here is concerned, Earth sign is coming through a lot. Okay, so there could be like a Venus placement in an Earth, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. I'm getting Taurus quite a bit with the Knight of Coins coming through. Charming energy. There's something charming about this person, which does resonate with me as Taurus. Of all the earth signs, Taurus tends to be the most charming. Okay, so I do feel like Taurus energy for this person in particular. Crosswatcher, you might be a Taurus or an earth sign. You could be a Cancer. Okay. In the 3D, I don't do a lot of only 3D because I am right now functioning in multi-dimensions. I don't do a lot of just 3D readings. It's hard for me to pull the energy just from that without lowering my vibration. But from a bird's eye view, in the 3D, if you're having a 3D relationship, only a 3D relationship, I can see that there's a fire sign that you might be looking to get involved with as a new love. New inspiration to love could be coming with a fire sign. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, because Leo energy is also here, you guys. Okay, but that's not really what my readings are about. If you're resonating with this, then you have some level of spiritual ascension, which is cool, because that's really what I believe that is being attracted here to the channel anyway. Okay, so where are we going, Spirit? Clarification. Oh, crosswatcher energy, or this other party energy, this other person. This other person really needs help. Scorpio, that is not your invitation to go help them. Send them light and love. They're in a dark night of the soul, or they're really having a hard time finding their truth. They're purging traumas from their childhood, which is affecting their ability to function in healthy relationships. Oh, whew, okay, we're disconnecting from that energy. Reconnect, Spirit. This is a dense pain body being worked out right here. Okay, so that's why, Scorpio, you're being released from this relationship by the divine, because the divine needs to do the work, and you can't be held up here anymore. You have your mission you need to do. You have your mission work, and you have your own personal growth that you need to focus on. This person is taking too much of your time, effort, energy. 32 is coming through for this person in relation. Okay, I don't know what it is, but we're going to read it from the book, Native American Oracle cards. I don't read reversals on this card. The point of these cards in the reading and why I've been led to use them is to give you spirit insights, spiritual energy, and what area of focus as far as homework is concerned for the month of May. What is the area of focus? What is the blockage? I don't like to call it a blockage, because it's the area of resistance. That's what it is. Because for me in my practice, when I'm doing energy work with people, and including myself for the spiritual ascension journey, moving energy flows the path of least resistance. So anytime there's a resistance point set up within you as the conduit of that energy, then there's a resistance point. If you want to experience healthy energetic flow, then that resistance point needs to be dealt with. Okay, so you can call it a priority, like it should be, but it doesn't have to be treated like a priority, because it doesn't have to come first. Remember, the divine shows you what needs to come first. So acknowledging that there's a blockage there and becoming aware that there's some type of point of resistance doesn't mean the divine wants you to eliminate that point of resistance. It might be connected to some other chain of events that's happened in your life. So dealing with one part of it isn't enough. It needs to bring you back to source, and it needs to rewrite the code of the conditioning in your mind and in your, I mean, you can even call it at a genetic level, at a DNA level. It needs to rewrite that sequence for you in your subconscious, okay? And that's part of what the devil energy is, and part of the devil work, going through shadow work, is to restructure all of that in your subconscious so that it just happens now. So you don't have to work really hard to vibe really high. You don't have to work at it and choose it every second of every day. You don't have to choose presence. You just live in it. You don't have to choose unconditional love. It's written now into your subconscious mind. So you function and operate in those spiritual concepts in everything that you do, as long as you connect to source. Okay, because you're still in a human avatar, having a human experience. So it's not like digression or regression can't occur. We need to be mindful of that, and we need to be aware of that those can be triggers. Okay, that's why healing is so necessary. You have to heal all of those trigger points, because when the malefic energies come through and you have a weakness, or you have a place where they can conduit energy through you and they can divert your energy for whatever purpose that isn't divine purpose or your divine purpose, they will. Because if they can take your energy and they can power their purpose with it, why wouldn't they? Okay, so they're going to try to divert that energy towards their purpose and what they want. Okay, narcissists are perfect examples of that in the real world. They get you to connect to source and channel energy, and then they, right? And then they take that divine energy, which is amazing power. Divine source energy has more power than human energy. And they go out into the world and they snort coke and they party, or they go out into the world and they sleep with a whole bunch of people. Okay, so they take that divine energy, which is like pumped energy, and they go out and they do all kinds of malefic things. Wow. When I woke up to that, I was like, oh my God, I have to be very responsible. And we're really accountable to the fact that we give our energy freely to these kinds of people as an empath. And it's like, whoa. Okay. Yeah. So my energy comes from divine source. That means lots of things are going to want that. Lots of life forms are going to want that energy. Why wouldn't they want that fuel? And if they can get it easily, they can get me to channel it for them and then take it from me and go use it how they want to. Why wouldn't they? Woo. Hey, some of y'all just had Kundalini awakening. That was a trigger point for some of you in a good way. Yeah, revelational. So let's read 32. The drum, constancy. The drum produces the primordial sound of creation and can induce trance states that encourage connection with spirit. Drums carry the energy of the materials they are made with, and as well become an individual entity in their own right. They carry the powerful sound of thunder and energy of lightning, and hence are used to capture the creator's attention. They also mimic the heartbeat of the earth, the great spirit that connects us all. The beat may vary and evoke different energies, but all variations are part of the rhythm of life. Okay, so accepting the duality of life. If you're vibing high, if you're in a twin flame relationship, this is the download for you. Message directly from spirit. If you're in a twin flame paradigm and you're entering separation, it's okay. Find comfort in knowing that the divine has their hand and influence on this person over here, your divine counterpart. Part of, and you may not understand this, I hope it resonates with you, but part of unconditionally loving you is allowing this person is allowing themselves to be used as a conduit in a negative way to create the balance to accelerate your ascension. That's the duality, you guys. It's the duality. You both were vibing low at one point, in low vibrational energy. Something needs to accelerate you. Something needs to catapult you into the multi-dimensions. Something needs to trigger you in that. From your sleeping state, your slumber state spiritually, to your woke state. Some of you guys are awakened. Now it's time to see through the eyes of God, through this divine relationship, and see that part of this person unconditionally loved you so much in whatever Akashic state you guys were in whatever dimension that was, that they came here to be used that way so that you can accelerate your ascension and growth. Selah. Pause for gratefulness. In very much the way that an animal loses their life so that we can eat and function. Very much in the way that plants give their lives to us so that we can have sustenance and nutrition and growth. Very much the way that spirit gives to us so that we can ascend and we can experience spirituality here too. All of that's interchangeable, transmitted, transferred, and transmuted energy from source. So stop looking through the eyes of judgment because you have no authority to judge. And start being grateful that this person was in your life for whatever the divine brought as a result of it. So the message, find your own inner rhythm and let it flow and live and change while remaining uniquely your own. Okay? And then I have another deck that I was led to purchase, which is the Sacred Geometry Activations deck. And this is the Alchemical deck for those of you who are in that ascension pathway where you understood what I was talking about earlier about the different levels of ascension and the achievement now. That word here has doesn't have the right context or connotation to describe what this is about the levels of ascension. But those of you that are there, you feel me in spirit when I say that this is going to resonate with your chakras, your energies, the kundalini, the things that are happening for you on that level. Merkaba. Oh, yes, this just came through for me to start researching the Merkaba. That's my homework for the month of May, the Merkaba. The frequency of Merkaba supports our ability to use our consciousness to traverse into other layers of reality and dimensions. Oh, you're learning how to be a multidimensional traveler. I told you some of y'all levered up like big time, 0 to 100 real quick. It activates our access to our Akashic inheritance as well. Whoop, whoop, chicka, 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 whoop, whoop, chicka, 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 chicka. Merging the totality of our experiences into our present to serve our highest purpose. That really just embodies the entire soul message that we just got from Spirit in these cards. Oh, literally. And I haven't even opened the book. And, oh, okay, so the point of this, I didn't do the housekeeping. Sorry. But the point of using this deck is to talk about the chakras and create like a homework program for you guys to focus on, or your area of focus, just like the spiritual one. This is your alchemical area of focus for the month. Sometimes this will bring up things that you can research and learn about, but these are the lessons in the spiritual ascension, the next level. Okay, things that will help you continue to ascend. Okay, so this is the spiritual guidance that doesn't just... Are you guys seeing that? 32 came out for you guys twice from 2 different decks. 3 and 2 is 5. Oh my God. Thank you, Spirit. Oh. When it's instant like that, I can't even tell you guys. You guys. The word Merkaba can be loosely translated as chariot. Did the chariot come out? No, the chariot didn't come out for you guys. Yes, it did. No, it didn't. Yes, it did. At the basis of the situation, the chariot. Oh. The energy. Oh. Back in balance. It refers to the human light body. Oh my God, we were just talking about that. The energy field around all humans that is generated by the quantum parts of our DNA. Therefore, this field is quantum as well. It is in this field, the energy. Therefore, this field is quantum as well. It is in this field that we communicate with our consciousness and where our Akashic records are stored. The human Akasha can be described as the total history of everything that a human being has experienced on planet Earth, held as energy in the etheric field around the human being. This energy field has the geometric shape of a star tetrahedron. Let me show you the image. Tetrahedron and pyramid. I see pyramids. Multiple pyramids. Oh my God. Through the counter-spinning of these fields, while breathing in certain patterns, it is believed that we can change or move our perception of reality into other dimensions. You guys are learning how to manifest! Oh, it is why the Merkaba is believed to be the vehicle that allows us to travel through different times and dimensions. Oh, try this. This is your homework. You ready? Listen, record. Close your eyes and move your awareness away from your body. Can you feel the space around it? Now forget about your body. Forget that you have one. Think of no body, no thing, no place, and no time. Open your focus and allow your conscious mind to get out of the way. Linger in this place often and see how this is changing your perception in your daily life. See how this changes your perception in your daily life. Linger in this place of no body, no thing, no place, no time. And allow your conscious mind to get out of the way. And see how this changes your perception in your daily life. Homework for the month of May. You guys accelerate that ascension straight on through to the Queen of Cups energy. What? Get it? Get it? Heck yes. Heck yes. Go Scorpio. Go Scorpio. Love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. That's your love reading for the month of May. I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you for, if you've subscribed, thank you for subscribing. Oh, Crosswatcher, thank you. There's a message coming through. One more card and activation for the Crosswatcher. I'm getting ready to do the housekeeping and Spirit's like, pardon me, but you're not finished here, so shut up. Oh my God. Well, hello, realization 37. The frequency of realization supports the internal process of becoming aware of our heart-centered truth. Crosswatcher, didn't we say that you were looking for your truth? You weren't sure what it was? As well as the external process of becoming our highest expression in this world. Scorpio, Hierophant in the headspace. Hello, highest self. We literally were led to talk about that. Oh, where is the book? I'm like so... I literally just opened to it. I didn't even flip. Oh my God. Okay. Breathe. Realization happens on many different levels. Internally, we realize something when we become aware of that something as a fact, which is accepting it as your truth. Yes. You accept it as your truth because it's undeniable. You cannot argue with it anymore. Externally, we realize something when we achieve or fulfill a dream or a desire. That's manifesting. On a spiritual level, we refer to self-realization when we are able to unite body, mind, spirit, and soul to step into our fullest, most authentic expression of who we really are. Scorpio just did this, Crosswatcher. They just did this, and that's why this triggered it in you. Because Scorpio didn't just use words. Everything that Scorpio just did resonated to the deepest part of who you are and shook everything from within, because it wasn't just the truth, it was the truth. Oh, like their highest self-truth, because they're walking in their truth and operating in their truth, and they're starting to see what that is. The center of this activation draws us into an infinite inward journey through the layers of our awareness. The green indicates the presence of the heart chakra, which provides the wisdom and stability needed on this frequently trippy path. And hell yeah, it is a trippy damn path. Oh! Try this. This is your homework. Crosswatcher. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. Do you realize the magnificence of who you are and the scale of what you can create while you are here in body? This realization or belief that you are an expression of the creative source makes you a powerful manifester. What is it that you want to accomplish? Scorpio. Scorpio, you're not the manifester this person is. That's why they come off as manipulative. That's why they learn about you and only do enough to keep you but don't know who they are. That's why the nature of this relationship is playing out the way that it is. In this relationship, you are the channeler of energy. They're the transmuter of that energy, if it's the twin flame relationship. So you've got to get more in touch with your emotions, and you have to control them. Not control. Heal them, purge them, release them, balance them, come to center, come to balance. Feel them. That's your guide. Your intuition is your emotional center, and it is your guide through this whole process. So Scorpio, you learned the pathway of the Merkaba. I can't believe 32 came out for you guys twice. Oh my God. And then realization. This person's on a pathway of awareness and awakening. Trust that. Trust that the divine has their hand on this situation with this person. Trust it all the way. Trust it all the way. Thank you so much. You guys, we're at 51 minutes, and that's enough for me, from me, about this. If you would prefer a personal reading, go ahead and click the little arrow that's over here to drop down the description box, and in there is information about how to reach out to me, ProjectFEVtarot@gmail.com. Send me a little snippet email, request what kind of reading you want. If there isn't one there that kind of defines what you are, you don't know what you want or what you're looking for, just reach out to me and we'll figure it out through communication, okay, you guys? Thank you so much for watching and listening. I hope that resonated with you. If you click the like button, it helps the video circulate, and my goal is always to get this message out to as many people as can hear it, as it resonates with, and as are attracted to it, because it helps the most people, okay? It helps us collectively ascend. And then subscribe, because that helps the channel circulate to as many people as possible. And as always, share the message with whoever you believe needs to hear it. Okay, you guys, thank you. And as always, namaste. Love you.